But anyway, what was I saying about socialism? Just think about how god-awful it must be to wake up every single day, not believe in God, think that the news media is telling you the truth, think that if you get money from the government, you're going to be happy, not believe in working, not believe in going out and getting what you want, but believe in taking what you want. Like, just think about how terrible it must be to be a garbage person of this nature, okay? Everything that you think is garbage, everything that you consume is garbage. All the stuff you watch, all the stuff you listen to, all the people you associate with, all the people that you get your advice from are all just garbage, you know? I said I don't feel sorry for him, but I guess I do. Part of me does feel sorry for him. Because it's like they don't realize that they could have it so much better. They'll never know the value of hard work. They'll never know the value of soul-sustaining activities. They'll never know the value of creativity. They'll never know the value of actual happiness that they worked for, that they earned. You know, all these people are on medications. I mean, I don't understand how anybody could feel good about that. It's just something they brag about, you know? I'm so depressed. I'm so depressed. Oh God, that's not a real problem. I'm sorry. It's really not. It's just a feeling. Feelings aren't facts. Just because you feel like a victim doesn't mean you actually are a victim. And people that feel like a victim tend to make other people their victim. Because they're so obsessed with this idea of themselves being a victim that they have no idea how much they sabotage things around them. They have no idea how many people they hurt. You know, it's like that narcissistic injury crap. Say somebody says something and it hurts you because you're a piece of shit narcissist. It shouldn't hurt you because it ain't shit that they said to you, but you falsely interpret what they say because you don't have the choice, because your brain is broken. Your brain is broken because your heart's broken. And when you have a broken brain because of a broken heart, it's going to make everything that you do not make any sense. But because we understand psychology and because we understand the personality disorders, none of this shit affects me. You know, like tonight, this friend of mine, this coworker, you know, she's freaking out. She's a hothead. She's a pothead, and you could never tell that she smokes pot because she's still that much of a hothead. You know, it's like she takes things out on people. I mean, she's taking things out on me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to waste my time worrying about it. Because I know that's how she is. But people that don't understand personality disorders, people that don't understand just the way of the world, they get offended by these things. They get offended by these people because they don't make any attempt to try to understand. People that make an attempt to try to understand, such as yours truly, we know that there's nothing we can do about it. There ain't shit that I can say to her that's gonna make her calm down. You just have to let it ride. And that's the problem, you know? So many people don't want to let it ride. And then they play the victim about it. They play the victim because they didn't make any attempt to try to understand. So it's like if they have to deal with somebody in their life that has borderline personality disorder, narcissistic personality disorder, they play the victim about this person in their life. So you're kind of acting like them then. I mean, hello? It's just so stupid. Anything to feel superior, right? Like, well, I don't do that. I don't do that. Oh, hey. No, you don't, because you have more awareness than they do. You should thank God for that rather than, you know, tout that. Because it's like, you're really blessed to be aware of things. Like, I'm really blessed to appreciate my workplace and appreciate the rapport that I have with the people I work with. And, you know, just the things that I've learned, the things that I've grown to accept about society. Like, this is just the way it is, you know? Like I've said, I've read Ecclesiastes, and there's so much that you can learn just from paying attention. And it's just ridiculous how, you know, most people, they wouldn't be able to handle my job. Because you have to deal with a lot of bullshit and getting yelled at and underappreciated and whatever, man. I appreciate what I do. I appreciate the opportunity to do it. So that's all I need. People that demand more, it's like they're always going to be disappointed with life because life will never live up to their expectations, man. It's just people expect way too much out of life. They expect way too much out of people. They expect way too much out of presidents. I mean, I just look at all these people that are so disheartened because of this country, and it's like, well, maybe you shouldn't have continually said that America's so amazing. It's like, this is your fault for putting so much hope and faith in your country, you know? I'm not going to badmouth my country. It's still my country. I'm still an American, so it's like, you know, it's kind of stupid for me to, like, shit on my own country, but at the same time, I don't really understand, like, this imperialistic attitude that so many people have. Like, they think it's the greatest country ever. I mean, or that's what they want you to think so that you continue to support wars that don't make sense, and you continue to follow laws that don't make sense, and you continue to believe people that are lying to you, you know, like that. That's the whole point of this shit, y'all. But because I've always known that, like, ever since the Berlin Wall fell down, really, like, it's funny. I was like 4 years old when that shit happened. And then, like, when the internet came out just a couple years later, I just assumed that those two things were correlated. They may or may not be, but I just thought that was interesting timing. But it's like, I've always noticed the timing of things, like, in this country, and just certain events that occur and how they're somewhat related to other events that occur, you know. But it's like, I don't know. It's just like, I can assume things, or I can look stuff up and be like, oh, this is interesting. But it's like, I don't have incriminating information that's going to bring anybody down. You know, I'm not Anthony Bourdain. Okay. What an idiot. Why would he? Anyway, it's just like, these people are so dumb. They, like, put all this stuff on Twitter, of all places. I mean, I'm sure he had great intentions, but unfortunately, great intentions only get you so far in this piss-poor world. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like, I was talking to some comics, like, over the summer, I think. Like, last year, was it? It's all a blur. It's all a blur now. Yeah, I think it was over the summer last year. But they were saying, you know, like, if they did this shit on purpose, like, that's really fucked up. I'm like, they do everything on purpose, dude. This is why I don't understand why you're a comedian. And I just think that people greatly underestimate how sick this world is. And it's not just this country either. That's why I don't want to just badmouth America, because it's not just America. It's literally like all the governments and all the power structures. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way of the world. You would get that if you read the scripture. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.